I have completely and utterly lost count of how many times Manchester United have come out from a game against Liverpool or City in recent years and felt humiliated, felt completely dominated, totally outclassed by a completely superior team. That's what that defeat there against City was. I'll be honest, I think Ten Hag set his team up correctly, given our form, given the players we have available, given the gulf in quality between the two teams. All right? Our record away against the top nine prior to the last, beating Villa, horrendous. So I understood it. But ultimately, the quality shone through. Ultimately, we got dominated. The game plan worked until Phil Foden fired in that equaliser. And as soon as that happened, there was this relentless inevitability to Man City getting a second and ultimately a third goal. I've got to be completely honest here, right? Jim Ratcliffe, INEOS, sitting on watching that game. How do Man United play in the big games? We want United to be winning the treble again. We want United to be at the very top, to be the elite team, not just in England, but in world football again. How do we go and play in these big games? And then he sees that against City, right? It was an absolute worldie for Marcus Rashford. That's how you respond to criticism, Marcus. With goals like that, a 1 in 30 chance of that going in. But that aside, look, I understood why Man United sat in shape. I actually wanted United to do that. I wanted United to stay compact. We went into basically a deep 4-4-2 and hit on the counter. But Marcus Rashford, it was actually the hardest chance he had. He had one chance where it was through on goal and he headed it instead of forward. He headed it down into the ground and then the ball came over the top from Bruno. Completely fluffed his lines. Given the players available, given our form and given the golfing quality, but look, that's what that game there completely and utterly shows. There's no hyperbole, no overreaction. It's just like, shit me. How far are we off that? How far away are we from that? From dominating a top team in the biggest games in the league. That's where we're aiming for. All right? That's Jim Ratcliffe's ambition for this club. So that performance there will do Erik Ten Hag no favours. There's no way INEOS go there and go, wow, United were plucky and they nearly got that. They don't want Manchester United to be plucky. They want United to be slapping teams upside the head. They want United to be the team walking around, shoulders back, controlling the ball. We were never going to go there. Like, I don't come here with I'm not angry. It's just like, we're so far off. So far off. And yes, I know injuries are playing a huge part in how we set up there today. Would we have been better with Martinez and Shaw? Yeah, you're damn right we would have been. But I still think we would have lost. Would we have been better with Haaland in that team? Yeah, I do think we would have been. Might he have scored one more goal? Maybe. But Marcus Rashford scored an absolute stunner. It was proper like 50 Shades of Rashford, that game. You saw the absolute best from him. That's when I love watching Marcus Rashford, when he works instinctively. I always think that's the best of Rashford. When he's got too much time to think about what he's got to do with the ball at his feet, I think he overthinks things. But when he just has like split seconds to react to it, puts his foot through, I think the shot was at like 72 miles an hour. Oh, incredible goal. Incredible goal, matched by Phil Foden's. Two absolutely unstoppable goals. And I've got to be honest, I think defensively, I mean, that's probably Onana's best performance. Certainly best first half that he's had, best 45 minutes he's had in a United shirt. His kicks were so dangerous, led to the goal, created another couple of chances. He was spotting the gaps over the top. Distribution was on point, and he was making saves, coming out, covering his area. I thought Onana had a fantastic game. I thought Varane had a pretty damn good game as well. I don't think they deserved to concede 3 goals. But ultimately, the way we set up in that game, the way that we encouraged City forward, as I said, there was a relentless inevitability to box defending against Man City, inviting them to the edge of the box. And you know what City do? Look, Gary Neville pointed out a few times. He goes, City is the best in the world at it. Instead of just firing a cross in, they'll just keep repeating the pass, keep moving it left to right, keep moving it left to right until there's a gap. Go for that one. And if you're going to stop Erling Haaland, well, we didn't at the end. That pass from Casemiro to Amrabat, definition of a hospital pass. What is that? And then also Amrabat, caught on the ball. Haaland got his goal. I repeat, and I will say this again and again and again. It's these, the big games when managers are under pressure at Manchester United. It's these games against Liverpool, against City. They will be the games that steer the conversation that follows. All right. INEOS, Ashworth, Barada, they're not going to come in and want Manchester. There will be specific games, of course, where playing a counter-attacking style of football is better. And I think United, if we had gone there and tried to go toe-to-toe with City, we would have got violated. And it wouldn't have been good. So I wanted us to set up compact there. But still, we should have had more going forward. Rashford, as I said, as incredible as that goal was, it's like he used all his tokens on that one strike, because for the rest of it, like finishing wise, it was just like, what? Why on earth did he go down when Walker pushed him like minor hand on the back in the build up to Foden's equaliser? I have no idea why Rashford's going down for that. I really, really don't. But man, that's what I mean. Like, I have physical pain watching Lindelof play every single time he had the ball. Watching Lindelof at left back. What's the solution? The solution kind of came towards the end there, where we saw Diogo Dalot dropping into the left back position and Willy Cambuela not starting, but going on the right back position. But then for the winner, well, the second goal anyway, from Phil Foden, it was a lovely little 1-2. Casemiro completely taken out of the game. Manu hardly was in the game at all today. We were so competitive. I'm just going to keep going back to that. That's what today was. Am I surprised at the result? No. We lost against City. That's exactly what I expected. Hope that kills you, isn't it? Hope that kills you. United had something to defend, and I'm telling you, we defended it well. That first half, it felt like if we were going to continue that same pattern, that City getting a goal was going to be inevitable. And I didn't expect it to come in the way that it did, but Phil Foden got that goal. We couldn't really be... Man, look at the bench, man. We had like Forson on the bench. We had like 5 academy youngsters on the bench. I didn't have anybody who was really going to change the game for United going forward. I thought Garnacho and Rashford were running the chat. They were running the channels. They were coming back too. It was right to take him off, but it's just the golfing class, man. The golfing class. And when you've got Ratcliffe and INEOS want to bring in this elite performance mentality to Manchester United, and then you see that against City. Do I think that was because Ten Hag made a shed load of tactical mistakes? No, not particularly. I'll be honest. I think we set up in a way that I expected us to, and I think it worked. But was it ever going to work for 90 minutes? I don't think so. Was there anything else we could have done? I don't really think so. It's just the golfing class. That's the most painful thing. It's another derby, another game against City or Liverpool, these big moments and big games. And we've got another massive one coming up in the FA Cup. Don't know how many Scousers are going to be at Old Trafford. It's going to be a hell of an atmosphere. And we've got them coming up at Old Trafford in the league soon too. It's these games. These will be the games where INEOS, Ratcliffe, Brailsford, Barada and Ashworth, this is where they will judge where United are compared to where United want to be. And it's in these games there where the golfing class, it feels as wide as it ever has been. All right? And I think that's just down to the quality. I think today was more about the quality of the players, the quality of the, whether you want to say it's coaching, the quality of the mentality, just everything. City just dominated us. Completely deserved the win. And I don't think that will do Erik Ten Hag any favours in the concept of him being the long-term manager working under INEOS from next season onwards. In fact, I think that result works against him. I know it does. I want you to let me know what you think in the comments below. But it was humiliation, an expected humiliation.